Welcome back. It's day 19 of our 21-day yoga journey together. And you should be so proud of yourself for making it here, and know that I am so proud of you for making it this far in the journey. So for today, we are playing with deepening our edge. So much like the stretch class that we did a few days ago, I'm challenging you to see how much further you can kind of push your edge. How much deeper can you go into each one of these postures, knowing that you have the power, the strength, the stability that you have built up over the past 19 days to push yourself even just a little bit further through each one of these postures. So for today, we are going to get started at the top of the mat in mountain pose. I'll meet you there. Starting at the top of our mat, Tadasana, mountain pose. You could have your palms together in front of your heart. You could have your arms by your side. Big toes together, maybe your feet are hip width distance. You could soften your gaze, maybe close your eyes, taking a few moments to ground, bringing your awareness to your breath. Know that you are strong, you are powerful, you have everything that you need to push yourself and explore the edge of your practice today. Take a full breath in and a full breath out to release and open your eyes. Crescent Moon, inhale to reach up. Grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, come up and over towards your right side. I'll come to face you. So plugging into the outer edge of your left foot. And then see if you can use the exhales to just go a little bit further past that edge. Extend, reach the left hip away from you. Good. Take a breath in, come back up through center, switch sides. Exhale up and over towards your left. So again, soften through the shoulders. Bring all of that strength, that tension, resistance into the feet, the legs, the glutes. Have that strong foundation to support you as you go a little bit deeper into that side bend. Good. Nice. Feeling that length across the side body. Take a breath in, come back up through center. On your exhale, sit your hips low, find Utkatasana. Any variation of your arms here, you might even sweep them back behind you. We have done this shape many, many times over the past 19 days. So let's see if we can play with the edge. Maybe sitting a little bit further, maybe getting a little bit taller through the spine and open through the chest. Challenge the depth of your pelvis. You got this. Stay with your breath. It's there for support as you deepen. Beautiful. Take a breath in, rise up. Exhale, release your palms to your low back. And finding a back bend now, breathe in. Exhale, start to trace your gaze up towards the ceiling. Gentle engagement of the glutes to support through your low back. Feel like my hand is in between your shoulder blades, pressing your heart space forward, up, and then back. Maybe just taking the gaze back half an inch more. Good. And bring your gaze back forward and release your palms down. Let's play with awkward pose today. Step your feet out about hip width distance. Raise your arms up on an inhale, palms facing down. They come in line with your shoulders. Good. And take a breath in, come up onto your toes as high as you can. Stay for your exhale, find your balance. Good. You could stay here playing with the edge of the height of your heels, or maybe taking it a little bit further today. Breathe in. Exhale, start to bend into your knees like you're gliding along a wall behind you, keeping the shoulders stacked over top of your hips. Send the knees forward. See if you can keep the heels really, really high. Good. Ooh. Fighting for that balance as you lower the hips. Maybe half an inch more. Good. Breathe in to lengthen the legs. Breathe out, lower your heels down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Eagle Garudasana. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, sweep your left arm underneath your right. Catch for opposite shoulders, or maybe find that wrap, that twist high of your arms. Sit low into your chair. You've been here already. Pick the left thigh up over top of your right. Play with your balance. Maybe the toes stay on the floor today. Maybe they float. And see if you can squeeze a little bit more. See if you can sit a little bit lower. Can you lift your chest? Can you deepen your breath? Beautiful focus. Plug into your right foot now. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Keeping the arms as you exhale, let's find toppling tree. Kick the left heel back away from you. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Maybe playing with that edge a little bit more. Can you tilt the pelvis half an inch further? Good. Floating back to warrior one. Find the left foot on the floor. Release the arms. Reach up. Settle into this lunge. And again, maybe it's playing with the edge of your breath. Maybe extending the inhales a little bit further and the exhales a little bit further. Good. Energizing breath in. Exhale, open it up to warrior two. Good. So here, let's see if we can deepen the edge of this shape. Maybe lunging a little bit further today. Take up space. You are strong. You are powerful. Beautiful. Take a breath in, lengthen your front leg. On your exhale, Trikonasana. Pull the right fingertips forward. Ooh, maybe getting a little hip crack in there. And then reach up through the left arm. Any variation of that top arm, the hand could stay on the hip. Maybe it's opening up through the chest a little bit further today. Perhaps wrapping the rib cage up and back a little bit more. Good. Bring yourself back up on an inhale. Bring your hands to your hips as you exhale. Walk that back foot in slightly. Turn your pelvis towards the top of your mat and spring forward. Come back to your mountain pose, Tadasana. Receive a breath. Same thing on the second side. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, right arm underneath your right for eagle, Garudasana. Sit your hips low. And then find that wrapping of the right thigh. Toes to the floor, toes can float. They might even wrap around your bottom calf. Play with your edge. Can you squeeze in through the forearms, the thighs? Can you lift up through your chest? Maybe sit a little bit lower into your chair. Good. Inhale to lift your right leg. Exhale, let's find toppling tree with eagle arms. Roll the right side of your pelvis forward. Strong line of energy out the crown of your head, all the way through to the back heel. Beautiful, you got this. And start to hinge into that front leg. Float the back foot down. Unravel your arms. Land warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Plug into the back heel. Good. Lean into the edge of your lunge. Send that left knee forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, open it up to warrior two. Take up a lot of space in this shape. Can you press into the back edge of your foot, your right foot a little bit more? Can you hinge into the front leg a little bit more? Nice. Lengthen the front leg on an inhale. Exhale, Trikonasana. Pull the left fingertips forward. Find your shape. How much more can you expand across the chest? How much more can you plug into your feet and engage the legs to support? Can you wrap the right side of your rib cage up and back? Just a little bit further. Good. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Exhale, hands to hips. Walk that back heel in. Bend into the back leg. Spring forward. Back to mountain pose at the top of the mat. Ground. Reconnect. Deepen your breath. Let's move to the floor. Take a breath in, reach up, look up. Exhale to fold forward. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold, step back and find a high plank. Let's find a few deep breaths here, building that strength, stability. Always an option to tap the knees down. Full breathing. Good. When you're ready, lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. Extend your toes back behind you. Baby cobra on an inhale. Lift your chest. Gaze comes towards the top edge of your mat. Exhale, lower down. Strong legs. Inhale, baby cobra. Stay for your exhale and maybe float those fingertips back behind you. You can always keep the palms under the shoulders. Squeeze your glutes. Reach the shoulder blades back and down. Adding on, take a breath in. Exhale, locust pose. lift your toes, your thighs. Maybe interlace your fingers behind your hips, taking it a little bit further into that back bend. Reach your knuckles back behind you, strong legs. Good. Next exhale, lower everything down. Forehead to the floor. You could even stack your hands underneath your forehead for a breath or two. All right, so you could play with any one of those shapes that we just took. Or if your back feels open and feels ready for a little bit of a deeper back bend, we'll take Dhanurasana Bow Pose. So let's start palms underneath the shoulders. Breathe in, baby cobra. Exhale, pause, sweep your fingertips back behind you. Maybe staying here or kick your heels towards your glutes. Catch whatever you can, your pants, your ankles, your feet. Take a breath in. On your exhale, kick your feet away from you, lifting your knees, maybe your thighs. Chest lifts up a little bit further. Squeeze your glutes, supporting the low back. Open up through the collarbones. Play with the edge of this shape for one more breath. And on your next exhale, lower everything down. Bring your palms to stack underneath your forehead. Maybe a little wiggle of your hips. Back bending, bumping up the heart rate. Let's bring the palms underneath the shoulders. Send your hips back towards your heels for Balasana, child's pose. Can you deepen your breath here, sending full breaths into the back of your rib cage? Maybe allowing your hips to sink a little bit further towards your heels. Slowly bringing your palms towards your knees. Roll yourself up. And let's come to meet on our backs. So swing your heels forward. Keeping the knees bent, heels close to your hips. And set yourself up for bridge pose. Palms to the sides of your hips, pressing into your feet. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your hips high. Maybe today you walk your hands underneath you, interlace your fingers, walk your shoulders underneath you, press anything that's touching the floor into the mat. Can you go a little bit further with the hips? Can you open up through the chest a little bit more? Good. And when you're ready, lowering yourself down. Let's take the arms out towards the sides, or maybe creating a little stop sign. Walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Nice and slow, let your knees drop towards the right side. And then really slow, bringing them back through center, feeling that massage for your sacrum. And slowly letting the knees fall to the left. Beautiful. One more time each side. Connecting to longer, deeper breaths now as we start to slow down. Good. When you're ready, moving into your final resting shape, whatever that looks like for you. Take a full breath in and a big sigh out. And come back to a breath that feels easy and effortless. And for today, maybe part of this challenge is deepening your connection to yourself, deepening your connection to this sense of surrender. And maybe that means allowing yourself to stay in this restful shape for just a little bit longer. Maybe it's even just an extra 3 deep breaths. Thank you so much for showing up today, for playing with your edge and challenging yourself. I am so grateful to you for sharing that practice with me today, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day.